Just a couple minutes, thank you. I got a big glare coming in here from that window. There you go. That's better. People are now logging on. So while you're doing that, thank you. I'm Dr. Frank Liberty. Thanks for being here. Let me get this chat room going now. Speak requests. All right. So let me hit. How do you get that chat thing going? Chat. There it is. Now it's up and running. Hello, everybody. Here's my number. And here is who I is. I spelled my name wrong. Here you go. All right. Let a couple of people get on, which is wonderful. Wow. You had like 22 people joined in the last 2 seconds. All right. Now we're getting there. Got a great day for you today. Let me get started. I'm hoping that we get this phone call from the manager of the Hard Rock Cafe in Tampa, Florida. Now, let me explain it to you. They just put over, I can't even remember how much, but do you remember how much it was? Was it outrageous number, right? Like $240 million in banquet and hotel rooms, and they're having name brand stars going to be there now and everything. They're going to make it like hey, I'm on my way. What are you doing? They're making it like a real Vegas, Atlantic City casino hotel now, where you're going to have all kinds of activities. I mean, prior they just had the casino, so it's going to be an excellent venue for us to use. However, they have attracted so much attention that it's been over a week. 4 emails, 7 voicemails, 17 phone calls, and I still haven't gotten a return. So they're either not interested in our business or they're booked up for the next 5 years, which happens with a lot of the hotels in Tampa here. I've had that happen. Three different hotels, banquet facilities are booked 3 to 5 years out. So anyway, I do have an alternate hotel. It would be the second weekend in December. I told them I don't want to spend more than $45 per person on banquet food and meal and dinner for the evening. They have not gotten back to me yet, but I do have several hotels we could use. What I can't find is I can't find a banquet at a good price because I don't know if the hotel is just used to charging a lot of money or because it's the holiday season. I don't know, but none of them will let us bring food in. I've got a lot of beautiful restaurants in Tampa, like Maggiano's. They have conference banquet rooms. They're all full. I have exhausted my efforts. So I don't have a problem with a hotel. I can get a hotel. I can get meeting rooms. But I wanted us to have a Saturday evening dinner somewhere, and I haven't been able to find a place yet. But don't worry, I'm still looking. It's October. We're not talking until the second weekend in December. Would you like to see the syllabus? Let me show you the syllabus for the seminar. Let's start with that. But I have a surprise for you. Oh, boy, do I have a surprise for you. 2 of them. All right, here's the syllabus. Please, somebody text me. Let me know, can you see this, please? Can you see it? All right, let's go over the syllabus. Here I thought on Saturday, December 14th, I thought we should start at 8 o'clock and go to 6:30. Then we could have our dinner from 7:30 to 10:30. Sunday, we'll do 8 to noon, okay? So Saturday, I think I want to start with how do you make the CLE lawyer presentation? And the reason I want to do that is because that's what's been really winning it for our members. Screen sharing is wonderful, but that one-on-one CLE presentation, that has been kicking it in. Can someone please text me and let me know if you're seeing the syllabus? And just make it brief. Say something like, yes, syllabus. Yes, syllabus. So let me see here. Anybody? Thomas Johnson. Yes, thank you. Thomas Johnson got in there quick. Thank you. All right. So that lawyer presentation is a key to this program. Let me just explain something to you. We got a lot of different things. I'm going to show you the postcard that's going out next week on your behalf. I'm going to show you the e-ad that's going out next week in your behalf. Yes, but blurry. Steve, it's not blurry. That's your eyes, brother. You drank too much last night. Steve Smith says he sees it, but it's blurry. And I was saying, try not to drink the night before the webinars, and it won't be blurry next time. All right. So, in fact, you know what? Dr. Steve is a master at this presentation, so he can probably tell you. And I'll let him tell you at the seminar. Maybe he can get on and talk right now. There's a way, Steve. I can click a button. You can click a button, and you can talk. Steve, look at the menu on the right hand side of your screen, and it'll ask you if you want to speak. It'll be speaker request, and if you click that, then I can let you talk. But we have other people who have mastered this thing. Jay Shetland just did a big presentation in his office. He's got a beautiful office. He's got a huge, gigantic screen, like a drive-in movie that comes down from his ceiling. And he and Dr. Mark Snow made a presentation. Steve, guess what? Somebody beat you. Jay got an 8. I've never seen anybody get lower than a 9 before, but Jay beat us. He got an 8. So you're no longer the leader in that with your 9. But most people get 10s. The grade is a 10, and I'm going to tell you why. 40 years of my experience knowing what lawyers need and want. 40 years of being able to develop something that they can't get anywhere else that you've got. That's it, brother. That makes it happen. Now, here's the deal. It's just a matter of getting out in front of them. Now, I've got guys at all different levels here. Like, for example, this weekend I'll be in Seattle, and there'll be new people coming on. It's going to take 2 weeks to get their attorney database even built. So, again, I got guys like Steve who are out 3 and 4 times a week doing these presentations. He has people that he's got people say, I'm going to get you before the bar. He's got people that say, I can get you before the judicial college because he's out. And so, we're all at different levels of where we're at. But I can tell you, at the training, I want to make you so confident in doing this 1-hour presentation that you're going to want to do that more than anything else that you enjoy. If your hobby was watching NFL football or hockey or baseball or eating pizzas or going out in your boat or, watching movies, whatever your hobby was, I guarantee you, your new hobby is going to become making the 1-hour CLE presentation. It will be fun. It'll be exciting. It will catapult you to the top of the class. No one will be able to deliver what you've got. Unbelievable. I have a testimonial here from Dr. Benjamin Missel, and he had to call me. This is just last week, this day. There's a lawyer in his community named lawyer Robert Falanga. Now, maybe you guys may know Robert Falanga because back in the 80s, he heralded a class action lawsuit on behalf of the chiropractic profession, and he was able to get our profession $3.8 million. So he knows a lot of people in this profession. Robert Falanga out of Georgia. He'd been doing business with Dr. Benjamin Missel, but he didn't know who he was, didn't care to meet him, just had occasional business, blah, blah. Well, he just got the IMV. Dr. Mitchell had never sent that to him before. And he called Dr. Mitchell and he says, I have to meet the face behind this absolutely phenomenal report. So he went, he took Mitchell to lunch, and he said, I have one question. How come every chiropractor is not doing this? Then he said, how do I get the rest of my chiropractors to do it? And then Mitchell said to him, he said, listen, man, that's the whole point. There's only one in this community. He said, well, where'd you get it from? He said, Dr. Liberty. He said, well, I know about Dr. Liberty. So the guy called me, and he says, I want this for all my other doctors. And I said, well, you see, that's why I protect my doctor's territory, because the only way you're going to get this now is through Dr. Mitchell. And that's why, you pay this price that you pay, because I protect your territory. That's it, man. Done. You lock it up. Nobody else can have it. Now, whether you work it or not is going to be up between me and you, see how far we get with it. But, hey, we're in the infancy with this charter program, which we started in January. So I want you to be with me on this. Let me get back to me here on the screen. I want you to be with me on this and join me. Listen, there's a company that charges $2,500 to make a newsletter for you. Number one. Number two, they don't even get a 2 or 3% response. Number three, they don't make the deployments. Number four, they don't make the phone calls. And I don't even think they give you the analytics. I don't know about that part of it. But they can't even produce a newsletter with the topic that we've got. Okay, nobody has the experience to do that. So I wanted to I'm reading these things here. Yeah. So anyway, I wanted to. What the hell was I saying? I don't even remember where I was. Anyway, so Robert Falanga calls me up, and so he said, you're holding me hostage. The only person I could use is Dr. Mitchell. And I said, absolutely. But why would you want to go anywhere else? That's the bum. He's the bum. He's got it all. So he said, I have to use this guy. I have to. Well, then after the meeting, he called Dr. Mitchell, and he said, look, I want you to have my cell phone. I want you to you can call me anytime, day or night. And Dr. Mitchell remembers what I said. I said, if you know that you're respected when they either send you their family or give you their cell phone. So the point is, I want you to excel at that 1 hour CLE. Okay, so I can't even begin to tell you the accolades we're getting. I talked to this one lady, CLE chair member for one of our clients, to get him scheduled before the bar. And the lady says to me, she says, we are searching for new programs. And then she asked me, she said, and one of our biggest problems is we don't have ethics programs. And I said, we have a 3-hour ethics program. She said, oh my God. She said, I don't believe it. I said, and it's all on the ethics of personal injury. And it's approved by the state bar. We just got approved for business litigation. I didn't even know they had that class. So we have technical, we have general. Now we made it to ethics. We also made it to civil trial. And now we made it to business litigation. We can service any need that they've got. When you're a CLE presenter, now you don't have to be in front of the bar to be a CLE presenter. Every meeting that you have. Dr. Steve Miller says, PI business is about building relationships. If you're not meeting attorneys, you're not building relationships. CLE gives you key to open door for relationships. Thank you. I'm telling you, this program alone is worth the CLE accreditation. You want to see something? Watch this. Hold on, Steve. Let me show them something, if you don't mind. Steve, if you mind, then you tell me. If you don't, then I will show them a fleeting list of the recent. This will inspire them. If you don't mind, I'd like to show them the list of the attorneys that we just approved for you, if you don't mind. So thank you. Okay, so watch this. Hold on, I gotta copy this. Now let me go up here and get this plugged in. Just give me a second. I gotta plug this in. Now it's asking me to put in my hold on. Let me search. Let me share this whole thing with you. Hold on. I'll share the whole thing with you. Let me know if you're seeing this. Go over here. Go up here. Copy and paste. Put in my name. See, Steve, this is what happens to them all. This is what happens to them all the time. Here's the problem. Watch this. It's space. That's what the problem we were having with the Texas bar. All right, anyway, let's get in here. I'm going to show. So somebody text me. See if you can see this, please. I need you to text me. Do you see the profile I'm showing on the screen? So we go over here to approved courses. We go over here to accredited. We pull down attendance. We pull up the list here. Can you see this? This is the list of attorneys that have taken Dr. Steve's course for CLE credits. Can you see that? Somebody say, can you see that? No one's texting me. You don't see it. Okay, cannot see it. All right, hold on. Let's go back here. I'm going to turn the screen share off. Now I'm going to turn the screen share on. Now I'm going to go like that. Now I'm going to go like that. And now I'm going to go like this. Do you see it now? This is the list of CLE credits for Dr. Steve. Do you see it now? Do you see it? No. I'll be dang diddly do. Yes, yes. Okay, good. Well, there you go. I mean, this guy's out, man. He's busy. You understand what I'm saying? So this is how we do it. Great stuff, man. That's what I'd like to see for all of you. Thank you, Dr. Steve, for letting me share that with the group. Well, here's the deal. I don't want to say too much without Dr. Steve's permission, but very big heavy hitter and already owned the area he's in. For absolute certain, he owned that area. And, there isn't a whole lot more you can do. You see, when you guys text me, chat room, to say yes, 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 I can't see it because it takes up my full screen. That's why I have to have you text me. Say whatever you want about me. Steve. Whatever I did say about you would only be absolutely respectful and professional. You're it, brother. That's if I had to sum it up, I'd say you are the boss. So Steve says he got 2 more CLE yesterday and 1 more today. This guy's out every day with this program doing these CLE presentations. And so the point was he already had everything. And, it's a multi-million-dollar practice, and he's been doing it for years, and he was already the go-to guy in the community. But he joined this program. He was the second person to join this program, I believe. Dr. Marcia was first. And Steve didn't need to do this, but he said anything that Frank does, I want to be a part of. And right now, what he feels is that the CLE credits were the thing that gave him something he didn't have and couldn't get, took him over the top. That's worth the admission to this program alone. You saw all those lawyers that we gave him credits for. I mean, all it takes is one lawyer to give you 2 or 3 a month for forever, and that pays for this course. But why we started with 100 attorneys is because we want to work in the numbers. But listen, the word spreads. One lawyer took 2 years. I personally recruited this guy. It took me 2 years to get him to come around. In my own hometown, it took me a year to get guys to come around. The better relationships and the more familiar and the more friendly I were with people, the longer it took for them to come around. The new one had no problem, which is why I want to get you out to the Young Lawyers Division, Mm-hmm. This is my breakfast and my lunch. Steve, how many lawyers are on your list right now? He said the MRI facility he's working with is going to give him their attorney list. Now let me tell you something. Hold on. Let me show you something. Hold on. Let me show you something. Here's what's going out. How can I show this to you? Hold on. Let me do something here. Hold on. I'm going to all right, hold on. I'm going to show you what we're doing to help you. When we have the attorney list, let me show you. Hold on. All right. Let me go back to. Are you ready? Let me know if you see this. Let me know if you see this. All right, that's the postcard. Please, you have to text me. I won't see it if you chat. That's the postcard going out on your behalf in October. You have to chat. So let me see. Do you see postcard? Can't see it. All right, let me try something else. No. All right, let me try something else. Turn screen share off. Turn screen share on. Screen share. Share. No, not that. That. Do you see postcard now? Postcard. Do you see postcard? Do you see postcard? No. All right, let me try one other thing. Hold on, I'll try one more thing. Give me a second, I'll try something else. We're making 5 new slideshows for you peoples. Hold on. I'm going to get you this postcard. Give me a second. I'm trying. I just about had it with these presentations here. I don't know. I've had Geek Squad over here 3 times in the last 2 weeks. I've tried Zoom. I've tried, you name it, I've tried them all. Let me see. Give me, here. Okay. Now, I don't know if you're seeing this or not, but let me try something else. Hold on. I'm going to go back here, get out of that. Hold on. Let me get out of this. Turn the screen share off. Okay, we're back. Now I'm going to try one more thing. Ready? Hold on. All right, let me know if you see this. Hold on. Give me a second. Let me see. Hold on. I don't know if you see this stuff. Hang on. I'm scrolling through slides to pull up your postcard. Hold on. I do apologize for this. I try so hard. I've put so much time into this. I just don't understand why it's so hard to navigate this. Give me a moment. I want to show you the postcard going out. Listen, you're going to get a copy of it anyway. You'll see it, but it's offering them the free newsletter series. I want to tell you why. That free newsletter series is one of the big keys to this program because that educates them. Otherwise, they don't know what you have. So we're sending out an electronic ad to 12 states that are going to be our new beta sites. We tried last week. Now we're going to 12 other states. And we're sending out an opportunity to get the free newsletter. Now, hold on. Let me show you your postcard for this week. Here it is. All right. Now somebody tell me, do you see this postcard? It says personal injury truths delivered free to your inbox. I see the slides. So we can see a slideshow. Okay. Well then, yes. Okay. That's the postcard going out this week. I wish I could make it larger for you. Let me see. Maybe I can. How about that? Do you see that? Tell me if you see the large version. Say yes, large, no, large. All right. That's your postcard going out on your behalf to all the lawyers on your list, okay? Everybody said we could see it. One doctor says he can't see it. Everybody else sees it. There you go. Okay. All right. So here you go. That's the postcard going out to your attorneys. Okay? There you have it. So we want them to tell us they want the free. Okay, now watch. Now, that's the back side of it. Now, when they go to accidentworks.com, they're going to pull up your name in the directory. Dr. Steve asked me if I could change the directory so they don't have to put in the zip code. So now I have it by state, and I have the names of the doctors so they can click and find out who's closest to them. Now, when they go to your website, before this postcard goes out, there's going to be a section on your website where it says, click here to order free electronic bulletin. So when they go to your website, when they go to accidentworks.com, they click on the directory, they click on the state that they're in, and they find the names of who's in their state, and they click on that name. And then when they get on your web page, that's where they can order the free e-bulletin. When they order it, it goes directly to you. Now, number one. Number two, this is the email we're sending to them. Okay? And it says, for plaintiffs' attorneys, court authorities ruled, you're no longer bound by the opinion of insurers. You can stop unfair settlements, prevent unfair claim settlement practice acts, eliminate disputes, reverse undervaluations. We want you to have this magazine free. Successful plaintiffs' action to overcome insurer disputes and undervaluations. Tony Robbins says one reason people succeed is that they have knowledge other people don't. Lawyer Glenn said it's highly informative, a must-read for every attorney handling injury claims. Lawyer Catherine said very good details of what you can do to fight back for your client. And attorney Laura said, excellent. Really wish I had this before settling a recent automobile case. Very, very helpful and useful. I want to tell you something. I've got pages and pages and pages and pages of lawyers that talk about this as though it's the first time they've ever been exposed to it or the first time they've ever seen it. And the truth of the matter is, the majority of lawyers don't have a clue what's going on. So if you're going to go to the big multi-million-dollar law firms, they're not going to give you the time of day. But if you go to the small practices, if you go to the young lawyers division, they will eat out of the palm of your hand, which is why the first thing I want to do at that seminar is show you how to deliver a CLE presentation and close the room and walk out of there with, listen, it's hard to close a room. I close 80% of a room. David Singer says he didn't even close 20% of a room. He told me I was the best room closer because I used the technology, and I found out what I do, you're going to be able to do. Let's see what else I got here I might be able to show you that would be useful for you. DRMA, those of you who are using DRMA, look, this is one of the books. Here, let me give you an example. This is one of the books that it's one of the books. That's your book. You're the damn expert. You're the expert on electronic medical records, Colossus, the injury model, Zeus, injury severity thresholds. I'm going to Seattle, King County Bar this weekend. I'll have those guys in front of the Bar Association. They're dying for speakers. And I'm going to show them the picture. That's the Kings County Bar Association photograph that they haven't even seen. Look at this. On October 17th, next week, they're having a new and young lawyers section speed dating mentorship event. That's where the young lawyers get to sit across from the old lawyers and they swap like dating. And they say, what can we do? How can we help each other? How can we connect up? And these guys don't even know that event's going on. So when you're in my program, I'm going to get you to be the featured speaker at these events. There's the syllabus that you give out. 1 hour program. That's the old county bar building. There's the new county bar building. There's another ad. That's the ad we want to put in your county bar. So we're going to send a postcard for the free newsletters, but I'm going to do an electronic ad asking them to get the plaintiff's injury informant, and then we're going to put this ad in your county bar. Now look, there's 7,000 readers in these county bars, and for $200 you can get an ad. I mean, that's like you get a $140, $150. You got an ad in the county bar. So this ad's the same thing. It says, look, you're no longer bound by insurers. Stop unfair settlements. Prevent unfair claim settlement practice act. Eliminate disputes. Reverse undervaluation. Look, authorities have ruled. Successful plaintiff action to overcome insurer disputes and undervaluations. Boom. Get your copy of the 20-page magazine. Now, when you go to the county bar, that's where we put your name and your contact information. But when we send them an e-ad, because we're sending out like 10,000 at a pop, we want them to go to the website, click on your state, click on you. James is building the order form for them to order. It's not done yet. It'll be done before this postcard goes out. You see what I'm saying? All right. What else we got here? I don't know what that. Now, I show you something else, okay? Let me show you something else. I show you something, okay? Those of you who are using the DRMA. Oh, by the way, look, man. This is about pushing your unique value proposition through the plaintiff's information highway. It's about pushing whatever you've got so that they get it. And so we use the e-newsletter as our big tool. Now, I just talked to a company. I wanted to, get some prices. I can't get anybody to design that newsletter for less than $2,700. Not in the United States or abroad. Number one. Number two, they don't have the content for personal injury. Now, I have to write every issue. That's the content comes from me. I have to have somebody design it. I have to have an HTML programmer program it. I have to have somebody else blast it out, customize it for you, and blast it out from your URL. Then we have to have somebody else gather the analytics and get it to you. Then we have to have our phone room call. I had a little series of a couple things happen in the phone room. I have a bunch of new people coming on board, so we're gonna double up on that, and that's a good thing. But anyway, they wanted $2,700 to produce one newsletter. They said they couldn't do one a week; they could do one every 10 days, and that's why that company that's out in our profession charges $2,500 a month. That's what it costs to do these damn things. So I'm spending more than that, but it's in your program. And you're only paying $800 a month or so it's a bargain, And we're customizing, we're deploying it, we're giving you the analytics, we're giving the analytics to our phone room, we're calling them, we're following up with a postcard mailer, we're following up with electronic ads. Now, when you're at this meeting, I got to get serious. You can say, look, let me put you in front of some people. Let's do the 1 hour presentation, blah, 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 blah. All right, hold on. I want to show you something else. Let me find it. And then we'll get back to the presentation. These slides are all available to you, people. All right, hold on. Give me a second. I find it. Maybe I won't find it. I don't know. Hold on. Let me do a quick scroll. I want to show you what we've done. I did something here that's just absolutely unbelievable. I'm so proud of myself on this one. This one takes the cake, man. Let me find it. Oh boy. I have to go through here because I can't pull things up the normal way today for some reason. They're not pulling up. Hold on, I'm going to find it for you. Coming up. By the way, this is another book that you're the author of. When you're ready to do your presentation on IMVs, that's your book, and it's a PowerPoint presentation for IMV, and it's CLE accredited. Okay, hold on a sec, but that's not what I wanted to show you. Here you go. That's the new cover for your radiographic mensuration analysis report. We are blowing it out the door. Hold on, I'm going to go get you a report. Hold on. Leela, are you here? Leela? Well, I guess I'm not going to get you a report. Leela must have stepped out. We're packing. We're leaving in an hour for Seattle. And all the reports are backed up in a suitcase. But I have these bound with it's only $4 at Kinko's, but you can buy your own GBC binder and do it yourself. But that's the new cover page, okay? Those reports are phenomenal. Now, let's get back to me. All right, let's go back to the syllabus. Because on the training program, believe me, when you get out there and you present this program, when they know you're CLE accredited, I got 5 different programs. We've got them now on ethics, civil trial, business litigation, technical and general. I mean, you'll be back every quarter in front of the county bar for the next 5 years. I got enough programs to put you in front of them. There's no end of it. Well, hold on. You want to see something else? Let me share a couple things with you here. Let me share some things with you. Hold on. All right. Let me know if this works. I got to go back to the PowerPoint. All right. Let me know if this works. Uh-huh. I want to show you what you could do because I'm walking you through as you progress through the ranks. I introduce you to new, more, bigger, and better things that you can do. And I don't mean just bringing an MD in here. I mean, here, I'll give you an example. Look at that. That's the article that one of the journals wrote about me, July. Chiropractors can now prevent a just and IME from disputing and denying their claim factors using the IMV report. But hold on, I want to show you something. All right, you ready? Hold on. Where is Jackin? Where did it go? Where did it go? I thought it was there. Uh-oh, I must be in the wrong. I must be in the wrong program. Hold on. Okay, here you go. All right, just for the hell of it. Allstate, the shift we've done, blah, blah, blah. I was right there in the early 90s when they hired McKenzie. They hired me and McKenzie at the same time. Okay? Hired me and McKenzie at the same time. And hold on, just a second. They came up with core claims process redesign. Now, these techniques involve offering low initial settlements followed by tougher hardball approach if the settlement was not quickly agreed to by the policyholder. Allstate has refused judicial orders since 2004 to release their decision points. That's why I'm so I have a copy because I was right there 1992, January 10th when they hired me. Now look what it says. Leveraging demand letters to obtain high settlements in auto accident claims. I pulled this out because I'm going to Washington this week, and the Washington State Bar and I got together, and I presented leveraging demand letters to obtain high settlements in auto cases. That's me right there. And that's part of what I included in my presentation because that pertains to Washington. I've done this in most states, 28 states. So what I'm saying is I can get you to join me as my guest on a live webinar that goes throughout your entire community. Right now, you're meeting people one-on-one, but I can bring you on with me as my guest. I brought Richard Hastings on as my guest. I can bring you on. I've been doing this since 2014. So I'm saying I can get you where you got to go. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? I can get you where you got to go. But you got to work it. You got to, so what I want to do now is let me show you. Oh, hold on. Damn thing is saving. Hold on. I want to show you the syllabus so I can tell you how I plan to take you to the next level through this syllabus. Okay. Now, let's go back to the screen share and let me see if I can't pull that syllabus up. All right, again, let me know if you see it. Training, say yes, syllabus. Yes, syllabus. All right, so we're going to start with how to do a one-on-one presentation. Just say yes, syllabus. And then we're going to do how to present to a group. And then we're going to go, how do you get in front of your county bar? And then I'm going to show you how you submit for CLE credits and tips for doing the screen share. That's the first hour and a half. Then we're going to take a break. Can't see. Hold on. Let me go back here. Screen share. Let's Z if you can Z now. December training. Just let me know. I need you to identify what you can and can't see. Don't say can't see. Just say syllabus yes, syllabus no. Because I got all these things coming in here. No syllabus. Son of a B. Well, look, I sent you the syllabus. No syllabus. I don't know what else to do. I just don't know what else to do. I'm doing everything that this damn computer says to do. Let me try this. Turning the screen share off. I'm going to pull that syllabus up. I'm going to hide it. I'm going to turn the screen share on. There it is. Now you should see it. Now tell me if you see it. Do you see syllabus? Do you see syllabus? Still say don't see syllabus. Tunnel view. I'll email it to you, but I already did email it to you. So the first hour and a half, yes, okay, there it is. All right. So the first hour and a half, how do you present a one-on-one CLE presentation? How do you present to a group? How do you get invited and present to your county bar? How do you submit for CLE credits? And what are the tips that I'm going to give you for when you do the Zeus demand? Okay, Steve Smith's going to be our first doctor to go out and do the Zeus demand explanation to the attorneys by himself on his own. Now, Robert Falanga, the guy that's our friend in our profession, he got $3.8 million for us in a class action suit. Robert Falanga worked with me on the demand, and I have to tell you something. We added a new section. I am blown away. If any lawyer does not choose to use the Zeus demand formulator over whatever he's doing, he's an idiot. Even Westlaw and Nexus Lester says they have never seen anything like this, and I just improved it thanks to another lawyer who helped us. So I'm going to give you some tips in the screen share with Zeus. Then we're going to take a break. Now, then I want to go, how do you really deliver a CLE Oscar performance and close attorneys? So I'm going to go over the handouts, the CLE accreditation form, the closing form, and how to use it to command referrals immediately. I want you to be able to go back home and deliver a CLE Oscar presentation. Okay? Then we're going to have a workshop. I'm going to have everybody get up and go through 5 slides. Now, I've invited members of the local Friars Club to come and rate your performance. Whether they come or not, I don't know. But I invited them. It's Christmas time. I don't know if they're going to come. If not, we're going to rate you. So everybody's going to get a sheet. They're going to rate you on the most important factors of making a presentation. And they're going to put your name on it. And nobody's going to go over it. We're going to give it to you. You can read it and review it and see what your peers think about you later. Then we take lunch. Then we come back. Then I walk you through the 1191M exam. Boom, 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 boom. I'm going to walk you right through it. So how do we do the first time exam? How do we do the discharge exam? How do we do initial concierge intake? How do we do discharge concierge intake questionnaires? I want to go over the diagnostic algorithm. I want to go over the 1191M invoice. And then I want to go over the screen share session with me, you, and the lawyer when you go over your first case. Then we're going to have workshops. I have 5 new course modules already recorded. I'm going to have everyone you need ready to go by the time you get there. So we're going to do a monofilament workshop. Then we're going to do a muscle testing workshop. Then range of motion workshop. Then NCV workshop. Then hopefully I'll have enough refurbished, low-cost, recalibrated NCVs for you to buy for $1,000 or so. Then they start at $8,000. Then we're going to take a break. Then we're going to come back and do management by statistics. Our speaker is a multimillionaire, a New York Times bestseller with 8 books on management. He wrote the software I paid $20,000 for in 1985. He's making it available to you for 30 days to try, and then if you want it, it's only $19 a month. I paid $20,000 for it in 1985. That'll make you a multimillionaire, and that's going to be our guest speaker. Now, if I don't want to use him during the day, I may make him speak during our dinner. I'm not sure yet. Then we'll take a break. Then we're going to come in there. We're going to go over the IMV report, the DRMA report, the 35-page rebuttal report, and what goes on when we do the 3-way phone call with me, the lawyer, and the adjuster. Then we're going to take a break. All right? And then I don't know what to do from 5:15 to 6:30. Somebody said give us a step-by-step explanation of how to take an attorney's undervalued case and resubmit it. That's the 1191M exam. I'll be covering that later. So that's a suggestion. So I need a course from 5:15 to 6:30. Then we have dinner. I don't know who I'm going to have as my guest speakers. I got 3 of them. I'm trying to decide. I want guest speakers to talk at dinner. But one of my topics is the business administrative scales of importance. Another one is how to create an organizational board where every staff member is listed, every job description and position is listed, what their duties and responsibilities are, what statistics they're going to be responsible for. I mean, if you really want to run a damn business, I'll show you how to do it and save 10 hours a week. Might have a guest speaker. You don't get it, you can come back at the next training and get it. But how to have a productive staff meeting. That is not a gripe session. That probably, if I have this at a guest speaker during our dinner, man, that's worth the price of admission. On Sunday, how to add high-tech rehab and DME products. All right, I'm having TENS units made with our logo on it. They're going to be available to you for $16. You can charge up to $375. I'll show you how to charge, how to bill, how to train the patient, all the different codes, how to put electrodes on them, how to sell electrode replacements, all of that. What is the most common rehab protocol? We do work conditioning, work hardening, work strengthening, endurance game. What are we going to do? How much space do you need to do rehab? What kind of equipment do you need? How would you merchandise your rehab room? What DME and mobility products should you prescribe? That's all going to be from 8 to 9. I need a course from 10 to 11, and I need a course from 11:15 until noon. So that's what I'm looking like doing so far. See what I'm saying? It looks like a good little program to me. You all like that stuff or what? Some people say it's very blurry. So I'll mail you the syllabus. And what I want you to do is look at the areas where I need about 3 hours worth of topics that I want you to select and you to pick. So if you'll just send me now the things that are most pressing and urgent to you, I'll include them in the training. Let me know what you think. I think that's a great training program. All right, now let's get to my PowerPoint presentation that I prepared for you. Are you ready for this? Ready for this? Okay, here we go. Somebody please tell me, do you see this? Now I want to know, do you see this? Here you go. It's called The Art of the Selfie. I would like to know, do you see the art of the selfie? So somebody please text me, say yes selfie or no selfie. This is unbelievable. This is what I got for you now. I saved it for the end. Just text me yes self. Please don't text me no. Please don't text me don't see it. Text me specific to the topic. No selfie. Thank you. Let's go back and see what I can do here with the selfie. Hold on. Let's go back and see what I can do. Ready? Screen share on. Do you see selfie? Art of the selfie, not yet. Thank you. Just say selfie yes, selfie no. I tried it again. Do you see it? Selfie yes, selfie no. I want you to see this. This will be a perfect ending. Come on, baby. Tell me if you see it or not. No selfie. Sugar shine. What on earth do I have to do to get you to see this thing? Hold on. I got an idea. Try this. Screen share on. Screen share on. Here you go. I think I figured this out. How about now the art of the selfie? How about now? Training. It says training. Let me see. The art of the selfie. How about now? Yes, there you go. All right. Oh, here we go. Ready? This is going to be great. Welcome to the Selfie for Chiropractors. I'm introducing the selfie concept to all of you for use in your professional strategic branding campaign. This is not for me to get your testimonials, and you can laugh at that. But it is for each doctor to make a selfie video to add to your arsenal of strategic branding campaigns. So, you're going to make a selfie. Hang on. I'm going to give you all the details. I'll even send you this PowerPoint. But I want you to use your own script and make it natural. Now, where do you get your script? Well, you've got a mission statement and you've got a purpose that's currently printed on your webpage. That could start as your script, your mission statement and your purpose. Copy it, rehearse it, because I want you to record it to your cell phone on a selfie. Now, I want to tell you something. The best marketing presentations now are not done on CDS cameras. They are done on selfies. People are paying big money to create selfie because that's what's attracting attention. So I'm going to have you make a selfie. I'm going to put it on your website. I'm going to put it in part of your e-bulletin. We're going to send it out to all your lawyers. We're going to deploy it to all your lawyers. We're going to embed it into a beautiful design. If you just make the selfie and give it to me, I'll market it to your attorneys for you. Now, here's what you do. I'll embed your selfie video in a special electronic ad. I'll deploy it to your attorneys. I'll post your selfie on your doctor webpage, and you can then post it on your selfie video on your own website or Facebook page. And I got a new company that's building PI Facebook page for us. We'll include it on your PI Facebook page, your selfie. This is going to be the beginning of you making a ton of selfies. You're going to make them like every month. Now, the next thing is I'm going to convert your best selfie into a business card that is a CD. It will look like a business card, shaped like a business card, but it's a CD. When you put it in a computer, when you put it in a laptop, boom, it plays. The cost is about $1.40 each. So you want to make 100 of them for 100 attorneys, $140. You're a business card. I can make it look like a round, little small CD round, or I can make it look like an actual business card because the selfie doesn't have too much on it. I can put it on there. Now your business card is a selfie, and it's a CD. It will be inside of a jacket. They take it out and they can play it. What else are we going to do with your small application CD-ROM business card? Mail it to the attorneys on your database. Hand it out at screen shares. Use it at your handout on a one-on-one presentation. Use it out when you go to the county bar as a handout. Now, the selfie video is one more tool for you to create top-of-mind awareness. Remember, when we do strategic branding, it's a push, not a pull. So how do you make a good selfie video when you use a smartphone or a tablet or a laptop or a PC with a video cam? Shoot with your camera horizontal, first of all, so your screen looks like a widescreen. Or just use your camcorder or your laptop on your desktop or something like that. Now, here's some tips. Avoid the noise. Frame up the shot. Dress for the camera. Set your device for 16:9 aspect ratio and HD recording. Record in the MP4 or MOV format, and then you'll be able to edit on your device. Now, noise. Closed doors. Ask people working in adjoining areas to be as quiet as possible. After all, you're making a movie. If you're shooting indoors, beauty is nice, but pay attention to any ambient noise, any shadows, like ocean waves, trees blowing behind you. All that stuff might sound great, but if you can't hear what you're saying because the background's too loud, it defeats the purpose. Lighting, you're going to need good lighting. Now, that's obvious. Don't sit with your back to bright windows or lights. I mean, I don't have good lighting here, so I mean, we got to get good lighting. Now, you're going to make your face dark. It's going to be hard to see. You're going to look like a slouch. Don't do it. You can use natural lighting if you shoot in the daytime, but good ambient lighting if you shoot at night. Now, you could invest in that thing. It's called a ring light. And if you're going to do these, I think you're going to get more traction if you start to make selfies, and you can make them like once a day, once a week, once a month. I'm telling you, that's the best thing you could do. So invest in a ring. They're $200, but you get a ring, you get a tripod. That shows a camera in the ring, but you're just going to put your cell phone in there. And then you learn how to edit it, and you're all set. Now, positioning. You got to position the phone in the right way, get a widescreen view. Almost every device has a widescreen view. Make sure you shoot horizontally, a landscape instead of portrait. Another tip when shooting would be to leave some space around you. So I've got room to add in graphics like your name, your address, your phone number. So when you're in there, position yourself either to the left or to the right so I can put wording in, because I'm going to edit this. I'm going to put your office address and things, and I'm going to put the offers in there and websites in there. I need room, so don't shoot in the middle. Offset yourself to the left or right. Their simple, plain backgrounds are absolutely the best. You guys do not understand when I say that. I say no background. I don't want anything in the background. I don't want a diploma. I don't want a picture. I want no background. Now, one of my guys sent in a selfie for us, and all he had to do was take the books off the shelf. But he left the books on there. That's going to decrease from the attention that he'll get. So if you got an office or conference room, works well. They're good places, and they're free from distractions and background noise. Be as close to your phone as you can get, because you're using a recording device, the microphone. The greater the distance to you, the greater the amount of ambient noise. Too much distance may make the recording unusable. Most of the selfies I'm getting, the volume is not enough. Okay. Prior to speaking, hold yourself in a steady position for about 2 seconds, and then start. And I'm going to need you to just sit there smiling for 2 seconds so I can add your name, your address, and your phone number. So give me a couple of seconds of you just sitting there. And when you're done, do the same thing at the end so I can say, thanks for watching. Please contact me at this number. Doing those last is going to let me to add graphics and make clean edits without cutting off your words. Okay, so go over these last two steps before you start recording so it's fresh in your thought. Dress. How about wardrobe? Well, dress for your audience. They say you should dress better than the best dressed person in your audience. But I don't know if that's going to happen. You're doing a business video, so at least dress business casual. I don't pay attention to that rule. Look at the way I dress. Look at my lighting. But I'm only talking to my people here, and we're transparent. But when I do real videos, well, I'll show you them. I'll show you the courses I just produced. But try to stay away from bright colors like red. Try not to wear stripes. Try not to wear patterns. Dark colors tend to work the best. A dark suit is good. A tie is better. White shirt is good. I don't like dressing up, but go ahead and have at it. Your checklist when getting ready to film, make sure you A, rehearse your script. B, dress for the part. C, have ambient lighting. D, remind any people to avoid making noise. E, shoot landscape horizontal. Set your device to 16:9 aspect ratio HD. High definition file should be either MP4 or movie format. Steady as she goes. I want you to either have a second person act as the camera person or get a tripod. Mount your camera on a mount or a tripod. Again, the ideal setup would be this. A tripod, your camera's mounted on it, and you've got that ring lighting, and it's close to you. Okay, that's the best. Now, good work. Now, iPhone productions don't work the same as bigger budget video shoots with DSLR cameras or professional audio mixers, but if you pay close attention to the detail when you shoot with your phone, you can capture a nice video. Finally, remember, take a deep breath, relax, and have some fun. You'll always look much better if you're being yourself. Don't try to be the news anchor you see on TV. If you usually talk with your hands in everyday life, then do that in the video. And these things can be informative, funny, serious, but if you can't have fun while you're making them, let somebody else do it. Now, we can always have a videographer come to your office to film you. I can always hire an actor in a studio to do it for you, but it should be filmed by you because you know what? It is showtime. Now, I remember when the first time I was given a radio station. Let me turn the screen share off. I had my own radio show called Straight Talk About Your Health, and I was petrified. And I thought I had to talk like, the news anchor said, "Hi, I'm Dr. Frank Liberti. Thank you for joining our program." Oh my God. And so I hired some people to coach me, and they said, just be natural. So, I would do controversial topics. Like the news channel people said to me, do a show on ulcers and how chiropractic helps ulcers. And when they told me what I had to do, I had to follow. So I said, also, all right. So then he says, didn't even give me any time to produce. Just said 3, 2, 1. You're on. So I said, "Hi, I'm Dr. Frank Liberti. Welcome to Straight Talk About Your Health. Today, we're going to talk about ulcers. Hey, do we get ulcers from what's eating us, or do we get ulcers from what we eat?" And I want you to stay with me because we're going to take a short quiz to see if you're a candidate for ulcers. And then I want you to stay on because if you've got children and they're in school, there's peer pressure, there's cafeteria food, there's a number of things that could be putting your child in harm's way for stomach problems, disorders, even ulcers. Let's find out if your kids are in jeopardy. When we come back, let's take the quiz to see, are you a candidate for ulcers? Do we get ulcers from what we eat or from what's eating us? I'm Dr. Liberti. This is Straight Talk. We'll be right back. So you just have to be normal and natural and just let it fly, And if you're not good at it, that's what scripts are for. Now, if you want to spend $199, you can get a teleprompter and it'll go right in front of your cell phone. It's crystal clear. The words come out in green neon. No one sees them but you. Your eyes can follow it very easily. Or you can move your head if you move your eyes and read the screen. You move your head as you move your eye. Easy to do, but I want to tell you the selfie is going to be the best thing you could do. And then if we have those selfies made into business cards, they're the actual size of a business card, but they're an actual plastic CD and they go on a laptop or computer and they play. So we want to get in the habit of doing that. Now, I did have one last thing I wanted to show you, but I don't know if I'm going to have time. So I'll tell you what. Not that I don't have time. I don't want to take any more of your time, but 5 of the modules are ready. I'll look for them right now. And if I can show them to you, I'll show them to you. Here we go. I don't even know if you're going to see them now over there. Hello, Miss Lena. All right, let's see. Tell me if you see these. You ready? Let's give it a try. I don't know if it's going to work or not. but let's go ahead and give it a try. Here are my modules. Hold on. All right. The first one is on the 1191M exam. The second one is on monofilaments. The other one is the Zeus checklist, and the other one is the Zeus overview. One of them is what to do when you're in front of an attorney. I don't even remember which ones I recorded. I got so darn many of them, but I don't even know if you can see it. But that I am doing in a studio with real cameras, real editing, real light. Very, very expensive. In fact, I bought a year's worth of time for thousands of dollars on a monthly basis as a retainer, plus edits and everything. All right, here's a great Tim says, here's a great selfie stick with remote on-off switch. Use on selfie stick, tripod, Bluetooth, extendable phone, tripod selfie stick with wireless remote shutter for iPhone XS. Whoa! So, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. $21.99. That Dr. Tim Kelly. My man, Dr. Tim, my man. I'm going to send this out to everybody right now. So big thanks to Dr. Tim. Big thanks to Dr. Steve. Steve says he wants to talk to the other doctors more. He does the 1 hour course, gets a lot of interest in MTBI, monotraumatic brain injury, post-traumatic stress disorders, Colossus valuation, 26 decision point. Man, there's so much going on out there. This is unbelievable. I mean, we're here. I think it's going to look good, and I think we're going to have a great time in December and a learning experience and get all together. And boy, oh boy, I'm excited. All right. There's always more I could say and do, but I want to keep these to an hour for you. Listen, I just got my own YouTube channel, Dr. Frank YouTube channel. Only my members are going to have access to it. Everything I've got is going to be on it. All these webinar recordings are going to be on it. I'm going to label them. Just got it yesterday for us, members only. So we're looking good. Now, I'd like to have some of you be guest speakers on our webinars or chat with us, to talk in front of the room, so on and so forth. Anything you can give me to improve this would be very helpful. So please send me your comments and suggestions. Also, I'd like to get some testimonials. Also, I would like you to give me some of your requests for presentation at the seminar. I got a couple hours I can fill in. Whatever's important to you, let me know. Other than that, man, I salute you because you are solution-oriented, okay? Listen, I got something new. I'm going to go with this from now on. We run from victory. We don't run for victory. Let me explain it to you. We run from a position of being victorious. We are conquerors. No weapon form can be used against us. We run from victory. We don't run for it. We don't run towards it. We already got it. The battle's already been won. I got the personal injury battle won, and our Lord and Savior got the life battle won. Man, he shed his blood for us. The battle's won. Don't worry about it. You're going to be in touch with the right people, tools, connections, and opportunities. Even if things aren't looking good for you right now, they're going to look good because you're looking up. Let me tell you something. The one thing about looking up is, you look up, you get up. And, I used to say, hey, if you fall down, try to fall face down because at least you'll wind up, at least you'll be moving forward. Don't fall backwards. As long as you look up, things will go up. But then I'm saying we've got a lot to do. We're a good group. We're already ahead of the crowd. I'm saying the battle's been won. So we run from victory. We don't run for it. We run from a position of being victorious. We are conquerors. Weapons can't be formed against us. Just have faith. Listen, the only thing that stands between you and what you want in your life is your will to try and your faith to believe that anything is possible. We are solution-oriented. We run from victory. The battle's been won. I'm Dr. Frank Liberti. I'll see you next week. Same place, same time. Thank you for being here. Love you. Bye.